Okay, I am Marilyn Stemp, and I am in charge of bike shows during the Sturgis Rally at the Sturgis Buffalo Chip, and that's where we are right now.
Today's video is kind of special. If you're getting ready and you want to come out and see some of the bike shows, or you want to bring your bike out to one of the bike shows, we're stopping over here at the Buffalo Chip because they're having 13 different bike shows.
Can you believe that?
One of them, they're giving as much as $35,000 worth of stuff away. One's giving $2,500 cash prize. So, hey, there's going to be some great shows, so stay tuned, and we're going to go over here and talk to Marilyn, and she's going to tell us all about her bike shows.
There you go. Let's go see what Marilyn has to say.
Oh, heavens, we have more shows this year than we have ever had. So I need a cheat sheet because even I don't remember them. So if you'll forgive me peeking at this a little bit, I'd like to fill you in on some of our big shows that are coming up. We start off Sturgis Rally Week at the Buffalo Chip with the very first show on Friday night. Friday is our kickoff, parade, rally, party in the amphitheater. It's how we get things going. And we have Florida Full Throttle Magazine, Tony Cianci, and Charlie Humphreys, who have our very first bike show that day. So if you're here, you like to come on the early side, you can jump right in, enter your bike, and win some cool stuff. So that's the first show. We follow up on Saturday with two shows. The first of them is one of my favorites. It's the Schools Out Chopper Show. And this is our 7th year now of the Chopper Show. It started a few years back with help from just a group of friends who wanted to do a chopper show. They didn't have a place for it. We gave them a home here, and it's just become a really fun event. The best thing about this show, you have to remember, Best in Show wins $2,500, cold cash. You walk away with cash in your pocket, and first place in 8 other classes takes home $500. We are sponsored by Motorcycle Safety Lawyers. They bring the cash. I'm not going to tell you where they are ahead of time because I want to keep them safe. But that's a really exciting aspect of our chopper show. And this year we have Rick Bray from RKB Custom Speed, who is our show hero. So if you know him, you know you want to meet him. That's the first Saturday show. We also do Wango Tango Custom Bike Show, and that's for Goldwing enthusiasts. Our friend here at the Chip, Joe Mielke from Snap Fabrications, does this show with David Chang from Croig, Cafe Racers of Instagram. And the two of them just thought it would be a fun thing to do, and it's growing a little more each year. It's a niche thing, no question about it, but it's fun. That takes us to Sunday, August 4th, and the kickoff there is the FXR and Dynamixer, and that's the show that Joe Mielke's been doing here at the Chip for a long time. He started in City Park, then moved out here after he got thrown out of City Park like the bikers did back in the day, and we're happy to have him with us because that's an excellent show. Joe raises money for Lifescape, and that's where every penny goes. He doesn't charge, but people donate, and he sells some raffle tickets, and he's been supporting Lifescape for a long time, so it's an awesome event. The other thing that happens on Sunday, the 4th, is new this year, and it's at Camp Zero. It's called the Contraption Show, and it is sponsored by Martian Machine. And I have no idea what it's going to be like. I think, you know, if you've been to Camp Zero, we've had sofas that are motorized, porta potties that ride around, just some of the wackiest things you've ever seen. Bathtubs, motorized bathtubs. So you can imagine what might show up there. It's certainly worth a trip to come in and see what's at the Contraption Show. And because it's new, it's just going to be super fun. So this takes us to Monday, August 5th, and we only have one bike show that day, and that's because it's my favorite, and I reserved the day for it. And that's the Evo Entanglement. This is our 4th annual Evo Entanglement Show. It is sponsored by S&S Cycle, Paco, and Baker. And our show hero is Paul Weidman from Bare Knuckle Performance. And he always brings along Darren McKeag, the artist and tattoo guy. So it's just a wonderful hangout. It's about Harley-Davidson's most reliable, most dependable, best loved engine platform on the planet. And we celebrate the Evo because of its accessibility and, frankly, its cheapness. You can buy one of these engines and you can build a custom bike and you can do it on a budget. So bring your Evo out. We've got tons and tons of great prizes. Best in Show gets the S&S engine plus a Paco roller, which includes this year wheels from Black Bike Wheels, plus the frame, plus the front end, plus the sheet metal, and $1,000 towards your transmission from Baker. That's just Best in Show. I have prizes from tons and tons of other aftermarket companies you know for that show. Totals about 30 grand. So come get your share. Tuesday. So Tuesday gets pretty busy around here. We start with the Biker Bells Women's Ride, which dovetails into the Women's Bike Show. And that's always fun. These aren't necessarily bikes all built by women, but they are ridden by women. And that's the important thing. Also that day is the Sportster Showdown, also in Camp Zero, where all the zany things happen. And that is run by Pat Patterson from Lead Sled Customs. And he always makes everything fun. So make sure you show up for the Sportster Showdown. Usually Dump Truck is there as the MC. So anything can happen there. Also at Camp Zero that same day, we have the mini bike show. I never know what's going to happen. Just give them a wide berth because they ride those things kind of crazy. And they put sissy bars on them and sidecars and just about anything you can imagine. And Big Joe from SnapFad opts in to help us on that one as well. So Wednesday comes rolling by. And this is a day that's we've reconfigured Wednesday here at the Chip to do some new exciting things. Last year we started the Pretty Fast show, which was at Lloyd's Garage, and it mainly featured Indians. This year, Lloyd's working with John Coffey from Blockhead Moto. So not only will the Pretty Fast show have an Indian emphasis, but we're bringing in the Harleys too. And if you knew Blockhead Moto, they're pretty creative. They have lots of great ideas. And Lloyd's just kind of over the top generally. So, you know, this is going to be a lot of fun. That's in the Horseshoe at the Crossroads. But also that day, we move Lloyd out of the Crossroads with his show about 2 o'clock. And by 3 o'clock, we have Jim Lynch coming in with kind of a twofer. He is doing both his Bike Show Mafia all-class show and a Godfathers of Bass audio competition. That's all happening in the Horseshoe and around the Big Engine Bar. 2 separate shows. One for the audio competition, the other for performance baggers. He's got a class for everything in the all-class show. And the cool thing about this is it's not going to get started till 3 or 4 o'clock. I think registration stays open till 6-ish. So let's say you're at some other show in town and you didn't win and you're so sad. You still have time to come out and get to this show because we're going to be going on into the evening and hanging out. There'll be a lot of tunes playing on those big sound systems and I think some fun hanging out at the Big Engine Bar. So this is new for us to try a show in the late afternoon into the evening. And if that suits your taste, come on out and join us. Last show on the roster, official show on the roster, is the famous Rat's Hole Custom Chopper Show. Their 36th year here at the Chip. Ted and Pam have been doing this forever. They know how to run a bike show. And you can always count on the most radical bikes coming to the Rat's Hole show. And of course, there's those rat trophies. Everybody wants a rat trophy. So Ted always makes, I think 30 or 40 of them. They're a little different each year. Each one is unique. So it's just a cool thing to come and compete for. Last thing that actually happens is Friday night, and that's where the best of show winner from each of these shows I have mentioned to you gets to compete on the main stage to see if they can be crowned the custom king or queen, in case it's a woman who wins. And that's the Custom Series King and Queen show. It's all for glory and bragging rights and a really cool trophy and just the experience of standing on the Buffalo Chips main stage with all those people out there cheering for you. It's just a moment. I mean, even our show promoters want to be there because of how it feels to be on that stage in front of folks and just, you know, getting pumped up by the crowd. The energy kind of flows both directions and it's just the coolest thing. So come out first and win Best in Show at one of these amazing bike shows. And then you can close out your Sturgis rally on Friday night by being on the main stage at the Chip. I can't think of anything better. Just sounds like a lot of fun. So everything that I have mentioned, Crossroads Horseshoe, are over at Camp Zero. And the Horseshoe in the Crossroads is the free access area of the Chip. It's where anybody can come out, park for free, attend for free, and enjoy everything else that happens at the Crossroads. Lots of entertainment. We have the Wall of Death, tons of vendors, probably having drifter cross this year, stunt riders, lots of fun, crazy stuff out here. So we don't run the shows so that they hold you here all day. We kind of keep them compact here at the Crossroads. While you're waiting for the judges to do their thing, you can have a drink and a snack. We've got lots of food vendors and fun things going on. But We make it fun, and we don't keep you all day.
I want to thank Marilyn for giving us the time and giving you all the great information about the bike shows. Let us know down here in the comments which bike show you're going to or what bike show you're going to have your bike in. Tam's going to have her new bike, which we'd like to have had the old yellow one, but new bike, she's going to put it in the Evo show. She already had it signed up for the yellow one, so now she'll have the new one in there.
Probably have to go in and change that registration.
I don't know if you will or not.
It asks the color and the year and all that.
Well, I don't know. We'll go down and check and see. But she'll have her bike there, and I don't know if we're doing any other shows. She probably isn't going to do the Sportster one. You know, we got so much stuff to do. Yeah. So we're going to be over at Sasha's. We're going to go over to Sasha's during the time, and Tam's bike's going to be over there in the show. And it's just sad now we don't have the old yellow bike, which was a little bit more retro, a 2007 at least, versus the 2015 now.
Yeah. Oh, well. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Hope you got a lot of information out of this. See you when you get to Sturgis. Ride safe. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next video.